Hey everybody, Dev here. Take a look at the dark storage, fully maxed. Oh, you know what time it is. Look at that king, 49. Here we go. Once again, upgrade, go. Hero grind. Over. Again. Sweet. Now, all I have to do is wait for 7 days. So, yeah, cool. 7 days. Psych. As if I'm going to wait. Here we go. I've got a book. Bam! There he is. Max King. Upgrade level 50. There we have it. There's the stats. Big meaty man that he is. Get in there. Tank for me. Get those barbarians. Okay. Stop those single infernos. Ha ha ha. What else has been going on around here? Right. Well, as you can see, we've got some giant bombs here. Now level 5. There's some stats for you. Okay, haven't really seen much of an effect, but I imagine they'll stop bowlers dead in their tracks without a healer behind them. Okay, we've got these little bombs here. These little new ones. Okay, sweet. So they kill a wall breaker now, I guess. Yeah, cool. Right, as a matter of fact, because I'm being complete, here we go. Look, ooh, bombs and air bombs. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'll do one. How about that? With my other builder that I've got left over, what I might do is just do, oh bugger, I should have done a wall. Okay, I'll do a wall. There we go. Boom, there's a wall. How about that? That's fun. Okay, and I've got some pink left, so yeah, let's do another wall. Yeah, seems good. Boom, there's a wall. Yep, great, cool. Not a lot of pink left, so I better go raiding. Nothing in the treasury. Oh, I've got some dark. Let's use that. Let's get my dark store, dark up. Seems a bit loose. I could have kept it in there for a little bit of savings, but oh well. Got my stuff on boost as well to get there, but for now the dark elixir grind is almost over. I've got one left, just one after this. I think it's 100,000 worth, so if I can get that in 3 days, should be achievable. Then my dark elixir is all done. Then I've got to grind away on all these walls. So how did I get here? Let's watch a few videos and we'll leave it at that for today. So some of the biggest hits in the last couple of days. Let's take a quick look. Not bad, not bad. I mean, 2 stars. Yeah, I haven't really been trying with witches and stuff, but I really should be. The meta seems to be heading that way. Earlier on tonight, jumped in with this one. When you're on the dark elixir grind and you see a base with 5,070 dark sitting in the storage, you think, yes, okay, this is a mid-level Town Hall 11, low walls, fairly stock standard, nice square base here. So obviously my first step is to cut the corners and then drive in. So my usual giant and wizard screen, and this time baby dragons. Baby dragons are being used to some effect. You're about to see how I use, oh maybe no, actually not in this one. But what I did was I used it to lure out any black bombs. Okay, so that's one thing I've picked up in the last few months, especially since level 50 Queen's come along and Queen walks it back, is that people are putting bombs on the outside. And so sometimes you'll see people use loons. Some people will use a baby dragon in order to flush out all those air traps before dropping the healers. I personally use a baby dragon because it helps me with a little bit of funneling. Sometimes the loon is used to draw CC out, and sometimes it can be beneficial in terms of storage space to use just the 5 unit troop space rather than the 10 or the 20 if you're using a few more. So there's a little tip for you. As you can see, my queen is now under pressure from the air defenses. The healers are taking the hits, and you would have noticed that I dropped in 2 healers behind that group of bowlers. Okay, I've been taking 6 healers at the moment. It's been really, really good. The reason is often you will lose a healer early to a black bomb if you don't flush them out quite quickly enough. So you can have that in reserve to keep your queen walk going. Also, if you manage to get them in and they do follow the bowlers, which they haven't done in this particular case, frustratingly, then you can actually get a lot of value out of those bowlers. But at the moment, they're under no real pressure from any splash. The P.E.K.K.A. and the Golem are in there distracting the Eagle Artillery as the Queen gets in, okay, and everything else is in there. They've got the Barbarian King tanking. He was at 49 then, of course, haha. All right, so all in all, a pretty stock standard base, a pretty stock standard army for me, and a pretty stock standard result, to be fair. but a couple of little things here this person here will be wanting to work on if he manages to catch my video, which he won't. Don't forget, of course, in Legends, getting that nice healthy bonus too, so that'll help on the wall grind. You might have seen, what was it, 160 walls to go? Geez, I haven't felt that way since Town Hall 10 days, which was over a year ago. Yes, I went Town Hall 11 in March of 2017. We're now March 2018, current as of this video. Rightio. Another one that I'll show you when it decides to come back. Clouds. Clouds, the bane of my life. Damn you, clouds. You'd think living in Palmerston North would be used to clouds by now. Arab Emirates guy, this guy right here. Yeah, let's do this one. This was the one that got me over the top. Rightio, so have a look at this base. We've seen this type of thing before in many forms. I guess the intention here is to have the Eagle Artillery separate from the Dark, separate from the Town Hall, forcing us to drive our way through this part here. Why you'd want to have one of your smallest defenses that is actually down at the moment in that position is beyond me. Perhaps maybe this double cannon would be a better option. Also noting a single Inferno, please. Single Inferno, well done. But a multi-Inferno. So I know that once I get into the core, that multi-Inferno won't really do much. I should be saying my freeze or my Warden pop for there. So in goes the Queen and the healers straight away, and then I remember, oh, got to flush out those bombs, so there's one of them there just to make sure. Also guiding the Queen away to the correct direction, which is going to be to the right now. In with the rest of the funneling crew. Obvious giant bombers, obvious. Send the golem through the gate. In go the wall breakers under no splash, so no fail. One jump there. Okay, then the king, then the picker, then the wrecking crew of bowlers, and then there we go. There's the bombs that we should have flushed out, but you can imagine if that was a queen walk. Yeah, there goes the Warden pop, keeping that healer alive. You can imagine that if that was the queen walk, and if you weren't prepared, you'd be on tilt by now. Wrecking crew gets into the core, and my bowlers didn't quite make their way into the Town Hall when I wanted, but they did in the end. So there's that freeze, making sure those barbs and those bowlers stay alive a little bit longer. Picker level 7. Picker level 7 is great. A lot of people are going on about how, oh yeah, it's just a picker, it's not quite that good, etc. I really rate the level 7 picker. Not only does it look good, I actually feel that the damage and the hit points that it has are now sufficient that it is actually useful, especially if you get a walk going as the picker finally goes down, if only to substitute for a golem, because it will start to attract the Eagle Artillery. So if you've got a queen, perhaps that's under a little bit of stress from the Eagle Artillery and you want to keep her alive, consider dropping a picker on the other side of the map, and it may switch targets after that salvo. Now what are we left with here? The rest of the army's gone down, so let's speed up while we talk about the rest of the stuff. So yeah, that picker has been a great addition, and also those regulars. Now that I've got no real pressure on my Dark Elixir storage reserves, I'm going to be experimenting a little bit more with witches. I saw in a war a few weeks back, one of our top bases got rolled by a 14 witch army. I'm really excited to try one of those. Bloody expensive though. We're talking 7k dark just for one attack. But of course, if you're getting 8 out of it, it's a bit of profit. But profit's not all. Now it's going to be all about the stars for me. So as I wind this one up with a 99% 2-star, boring. Okay, that'll probably do it for today. Actually, we're in the middle of a war. A very interesting war. This is the first time we have faced, believe it or not, an Australian clan. And I want to give a shout out to Aussie Actives too. Take a look at their nice, beautiful Australian casually racist description there. Bacon is a must in your diet, that's fine. Along with beer, yeah, sure if you want. If you work in a 7-Eleven or drive cabs, probably shouldn't be here. Make of that what you will. But anyways, Aussie Actives up against, obviously, New Zealand. This is the first time we've come up against an Australian clan in 4 years of warring. How about that? Hopefully I'll bring you a nice, successful wrap-up after this episode. So all it leaves me to say right now is thanks for watching, and don't forget to spread the word, share, like, subscribe, comment, etc. I'll see you next time. Dev out.